appreciate art, but to take it to another level, which is where you come in.
I think, Warrick, not everybody is an art collector, not everybody is an art lover. It's a very specific clientele that we cater to. It's a very specific audience that we have. Often we get young artists coming in here and they're perplexed as to why we won't take them on. It's not our audience. Our audience is a very specific clientele, and it's got nothing to do with money. It's got to do with integrity. It's got to do with finding yourself. We deal in specifically mid-career artists. The artist you were talking about now is Welcome Danca. He's a Zulu artist. He's one of the most special human beings I've ever known. We've been working together for way over a decade. He's recently just been invited by the Schutz Museum in Austria to show. They've put him into exhibitions in Vienna. So he sat for 15 years with us and really and truly didn't find his audience. And as of recently, he's found his audience in Austria. He's doing extremely well abroad. Now people in South Africa are starting to notice his cultural storytelling. He is an artist that was trained by the likes of some very early South African artists, contemporary South African artists, people that come from the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. And that school of artists is dying. You must remember that social media didn't exist 10 years ago. So in the last 10 years, we've seen such a rise of fashionable art that's copied from around the world. So youngsters get onto social media today, they live on social media, and they use social media for inspiration. We want to be part of the journey that were artists that were telling traditional cultural storytelling in their own vein. So Tony Biko behind us. Tony Biko is an abstract artist. When we took him on, nobody wanted abstract.
South African?
Yeah, South African, Portuguese South African, but as South African as anybody is South African.